It is a beautiful, hey, welcome to Margaret being Margaret. Too many moving parts for me. It's a beautiful afternoon, little afternoon time. Tuesday, New England weather. I am feeling antsy and lazy, and I went out to the post office this morning, came back, just walked up my steps and walked around the back and was out of breath and thought, you gotta move your butt. So my sneakers are on, my glasses are on, my phone is on, I have my water. We're just gonna go take a walk. I'm gonna mosey. I am not gonna try to set a world record. So come on with me. I don't know how much of the neighborhood I'll show you. Out the door, look at how gorgeous. I mean, it is just gorgeous. My fall decorations, I love that silly pumpkin. It lights at night and it makes me happy. I actually look out at it every time I have to go to the bathroom at night. Down the steps. I had so much planned for today. I actually have decided not to do the fence. We're gonna go up the street. There's a hill going up. It's always seemed to me to be a majorly big hill. I don't know. No, my calf muscle is still not right, and I can feel it pulling a little bit. That's going up the hill, so I don't have any choice but to take it slow. And I am out of breath. It's an eighth of a mile. Okay. Isn't it gorgeous? The leaves haven't started to really change much here. A little bit over there, but not a whole lot. Somebody else is in the spirit. The Little Red Hearts were a library fundraiser probably 4 years ago, and there's still a lot of them around. Mine just finally lost all their color. Listen to how quiet it actually is around here during the day when the kids are in school. Even when they're not. There's not much noise around here at all. Look at these big, gorgeous trees. Look at the base on them, huh? Isn't that pretty? Look at the gorgeous yard in this house. I wouldn't want to mow it, but it's beautiful. No. This is the village of North Dighton. About a little more than half a mile, I think, from my house that we're coming up on is the North Dighton playground, which made it an absolutely perfect area for my kids growing up. At one point, we put the house up for sale. I wanted to build one because you remember that Steve had promised me that we'd only live in our two-family for a couple of years. I've been there 46, I think. So we put the house up for sale because I wanted to build something nice. Let me turn you back around so you don't have to look at me. But I'm so happy that we didn't sell it because the kids loved being in this neighborhood growing up. This is at the top of the street. Told you about a half a mile or so. It's the baseball field where my kids spent so much time. I felt like I lived here. And in the back is the playground. They just redid all that. For years it was just barren, but isn't that gorgeous? Nice. I was hoping I was going to walk 2 or 3 miles, but my calf is super, super tight. I don't want to pop it again. So this is the common. Oh, I'm showing you and you're looking at me. Honest to God, Margaret. Over here is the fire department. Always had the fire whistle going off, and they don't do that anymore because they have pagers and responders now. But I miss that. I'm going to take you for a walk over there because there's a little memorial place that I'll show you. Look at the rainy fall we've had. Yeah, mushrooms growing. I don't even know how many years ago they did this, and it's got remembrances or in honor of. And there we go. That's my brother. I wonder if they realize how much it means to the people who did this. How pretty is that? This is a huge complex that used to be a mainstay of Dighton industry, and Dighton has no more industry, unfortunately. This was a Raytheon complex. They tore down this whole thing, acres and acres, and now it's just broken up into a couple of small businesses, and what a waste. It's a beautiful. I always said if I won millions and millions and millions of dollars, I'd turn it into housing units, like so many parts of the country, huh? There used to be a big clock tower that was a staple of the North Dighton landscape. Another park area, not used for anything. Never has been, although there are a couple people laying out there probably on their lunch hour. Look at the beautiful old windows. Could you just see those as, apartments for the elderly is what I'd be thinking. Look at that. Yeah, lots of dreams, no disposable income. That's fine, it's not meant to be, right? Just enjoy the day. Isn't that pretty, huh? I hope they're working on it. The whole thing needs it. I don't know why just that part's closed. I remember the grates. The kids used to ride their bikes on the grates and love hearing the sounds. Isn't it funny how what I consider the most memorable parts of your life, also the most stressful, raising kids? Gosh, I wouldn't trade a second of it. This is the view looking back from where we just walked. Up another little hill to head back the block to my house. This is going towards the block that I live on, but here's the only Catholic church in town, I think. It's the only Catholic church. This long road, I'd like to get a shot of it, is the road that never had any houses on it, that I used to run, that 2-mile straightaway that everybody hated that I ran on. I've always admired this. When we were raising the kids, this would be where they would jump on and walk. Nobody ever got mad at them. And the super large tree, I forget what kind it is, that has been there for, I don't even know, 70 years maybe. That's a friend's house that just had to get cut down because it was diseased. This road is quite a bit busier. Not that it's a real busy road, but this is one of the main roads to get into the north end of town. So there's quite a bit more traffic going on here. And we're walking down to the local bank. What kind of tree is that? That has all these things on the ground. I'm sure one of you will tell me. When we walk down here, this is the 3 Mile River. It comes a long way through Massachusetts. It's just a small tributary here. But this water runs under the road, across here, and then runs right along the road out to the Taunton River, which runs to the Atlantic. And you can smell this brackish water at my house, and you can hear the waterfalls. You know, as slow as I have been walking, and I have been barely crawling along, my calf is killing me. Mike Rose across the street saw me. He was driving down the street, saw me trying to stretch my leg out and stop to see if I was going to make it. And I had to change my 2 or 3 mile walk into just a little over a mile. I don't dare. I have to baby it a little bit. We are starting to get some leaves falling. I hadn't seen this. Look how cute. Isn't that nice? Love it. This house now is like 3 doors away from my house, and it just sold. Housing market is still very hot around here. Well, there's not a lot of inventory, but I think it sold for like $475,000. I really should be selling mine right now. Now I'm going to show you, because right there is going up the street to my house, and it's one house up. And I'm going to show you the view that I have. Can you hear it too? This runs all the time. It's never dry. Sometimes almost. And I don't know if you see the fish ladder for herring. And I can hear this in the house. And you can't canoe from the river, from the Taunton River right up to here. And most of the time it's deep enough. So I've always lived on the water, or right next to it. I've always been able to hear it. And then from here, we take you back up the street. And that's my house right there. With another little hill. It never ends. So now, up the stairs, around the corner, and home. Boy, that felt good. Yay! I made it! Michael was over with his family on Sunday, walking out, and this stair came loose. It was because the other day when I took the vanity out on the handcart, I jostled it loose again. And he was so mad at me. I didn't realize it was loose. So immediately when he left, out came the drill, the deck screws, and I sent him a text 10 minutes later saying, all's right with the world, Michael. I went so slow, and look at me. I feel like I ran a marathon. But I got out. That makes me happy. There's not enough water in the world right now. You know, Nanny, you got your metal one, but I love this plastic one. It's also on Amazon, and you can see. And this is what got me started drinking water, because I never drank it. And now I drink at least one of these a day, sometimes almost 2, because it tells me where I should be. Try it. I think it might help. Nanny needs extra help drinking water, which you all should be doing. I'm the most guilty of that, but I do feel better. I've been doing it for about 4 years, and it does feel better. And I gave up soda, cold turkey. That was hard. I'm going to go drink my water. It's 1 o'clock. There's a spider on my ceiling. Son of a gun. I don't even know if that was a spider or not. Now it's in my shoe. Oh, son of a gun. All right, let's try this again. Oh, I have a quick story for you in the no good deed goes unpunished category. You know, I had said to you I was going to wait to vacuum Sunday morning because I had a baby visit. Sunday morning, I vacuumed so slowly. Saturday night, I had washed the floors, which I do, 11 o'clock at night, of course. I get that last burst of energy. So Sunday, I vacuumed the whole house, and that rug, as slow as you can imagine. And Mike and Nikki took off for a while, came back, I went to stand up. This broke one of these. 1 million black beads everywhere. I mean, I can't believe how many beads. I've been vacuuming every day since. Like I didn't do enough cleaning. So I'm still seeing them, and I'm still vacuuming. While we're talking about vacuums, thank you for those of you who looked up my vacuum. Obviously I didn't find what you did. The upholstery cleaner for that vacuum does not have a place to store it on the vacuum. Whoever designed it, I hope you're listening. Stupid. I'm going to go sit down because I'm done. Everybody have a great day.